Hi, my name is David Appleby. I graduated from Sinclair Community College in May of 2020, and I got my degree in data analytics. Originally, I had gone to school to get a degree in chemistry from Purdue University. And while I was there, I had taken some Java programming classes. I'd always been interested in technology and I actually started a minor in computer science. And I ended up not finishing it. I just wanted to get out of school. So I have a bachelor's degree from Purdue University in chemistry. I worked as a chemist for 16 years and then resigned from my job. I was like, you know what? I want to kind of finish what I started and go back into technology, and went back to school full time to get the degree in data analytics. I have a few Microsoft certifications. I have the expert level Excel, Access, core Word in Excel, and PowerPoint as well. I have the core certification in Alteryx. I also have a desktop specialist certification in Tableau. I've also completed a couple of Udacity Nano degrees, actually three of them, the UiPath, SQL, and predictive analytics for business. I am. I just started my first full-time tech job in January, and I'm a senior tool specialist for LexisNexis. And some of the things I do is build database backends for internal web applications, and also build various automation solutions to help automate common tasks. Originally, I had started off as a network engineering major, and one of the courses I took my first semester was information systems and design, and my instructor, Melissa Goodall was her name. She learned a lot about me because I was older than most of the students in the class, described my background a little bit, and she said I would be a perfect fit for um, data analytics. And I thought about it for a while, and I ultimately did decide to make the switch over to data analytics, and I never looked back. I am so glad I made the change. I really enjoy what I'm doing. Probably one of the biggest ways is through service learning projects. And it's one of the things that ultimately helped get me hired with the company. Even I had actually even interned with the company in a different area of the business while I was in school, and having those projects that help somebody else. For example, I took a database management class and had the opportunity to create an access database for somebody at the school, actually at the campus where I was taking the class. And from that, I even built another access database for a nonprofit organization, which is really awesome. So having the chance to work on those kind of projects was awesome and really helped get me to where I am today. Short term is getting to know more about the inner workings of the area of the business that I'm in right now. I'm also going to be starting a bachelor's degree in analytics starting this September with Purdue Global, which is really nice because a lot of my previous grads are going to transfer over to this, so I won't have to take very many classes. And also want to get an MBA. Long term, I don't know exactly what's in store for me. I really enjoy what I do. I think if I could be a manager in some sorts to help build, like, the new up and coming people in technology would be a lot of fun if given the opportunity. So, in terms of salary, it's about flat compared to where I was when I resigned from my previous job and going into school. I'm about flat. But the way I look at it, though, is actually I see it as a very positive sign. I got hired on as in a senior role with the company, and I have nowhere to go but up from here. And that's one of the greatest positives. It's, yeah, I'm starting out flat, but look at long term, I'm in a much better position. I was in a job where I didn't have really any opportunities for advancement, where now I have that. I wasn't too concerned about the financial aspect of it, but the fact of where I can go now with the degree is very helpful for me. I wouldn't necessarily say so much I've inspired people to go into IT, but more about not being afraid to change careers. A lot of, and I used to think this way myself, I used to think you go to college, get a degree, that's what you do for life. The world is not like that anymore. And also, too, it's like what may have worked for you when you were younger won't work for you when you're a little bit older and your priorities change. It can be a scary process. I mean, I'll admit it. I was scared when I, left a job, went back to school full time. We had to make a lot of sacrifices as a family to make that possible. Just based on other people I've met, I think I've inspired people that, that it is possible. Even if you have wife and kids, you can do it if you put your mind to it. And so, like I said, I may have not inspired necessarily for people to go into technology, but just to change their careers and live a happier life. My advice to other students is don't be afraid to ask questions. Don't worry about thinking that you're going to ask a dumb question. There are no dumb questions. There's really not. Take advantage of the professor's knowledge of the industry. Take that and learn from them so that you can become a better employee once you go out and try to find a job. Take advantage of any kind of service learning project or any opportunity where you can depending on what your specialty is, like building a web application, designing a database, whatever it may be, to build your portfolio and show people that you can take a real world business problem and create a solution for it, because that will hold a lot more weight than just having the degree. Build up your project portfolio is number one.